Right. Good evening, today. Okay. Now we are going to start the discussion of the paper. Right. This is part A of the first paper, right? The very first question, question number 1. The first question has been given from the theme percentages. Right. This is from taxes, right? A provincial council charges 1,200 rupees for a year as the rates from a house, and the assessed annual value of the house is 300,000 rupees, right? You know, in this particular type of taxes, which is called rates, rates is charged for the properties which are located in the domain, the administrative domain of a particular local government body, right? So here we have to find the annual rates percentage. Okay, this is the annual assessed value, the assessed annual value of the property, right? Upon this property, upon this annual assessed value, a tax of 1,200 rupees. 1,200 rupees has been charged per year, right? For 1 year. So, this is the assessed annual value. This is the tax. This is the tax. This is the assessed annual value or annual assessed value. So, the percentage of the rates means the amount of tax charged upon 100 rupees of annual assessed value. If the assessed annual value is 100 rupees, what is the tax that has to be paid per year? That is called the percentage. Therefore, to convert this into the percentage, you have to multiply it by 100%. Clear? So, 0, 0, 0, 0 can be cancelled. 0, 0, 0, 0 can be cancelled. Then 6 times 2, 6 times 5, 30. Divide 2 by 5 today, that is 0.5 times 0, 0, 2 remaining. Take a 0 and put decimal point 20. 5 times 4. Answer 0.4%. Is your answer correct? Correct? No. Correct. Could you understand the way I solve this? Right? This particular tax is charged upon the annual assessed value of the property. මේ කියන විශේෂ tax එක charge කරන්නේ කාමත්ද පුතේ කවුරු මතද? Annual assessed value එක මත. Understood? So this is the annual assessed value and this is the tax per year. මේකම ඒක අවුරුද්දේ tax එක. Understood? The tax percentage means what is the tax if the annual assessed value is 100 rupees. අහන්නේ annual assessed value එක 100 rupees වුණා නම් tax එක කීයද? Right? Right. The second question. We are given 2.65 as a power of 10. අපිට දෙනවා 2.65 as a power of 10. That is 10 to the power 0.4232. 2.65 as a power of 10 means 10 to the power 0.4232. 4, 2, 3, 2. 4, 2, 3, 2. Tell me how to convert this into log form. The base is 10, therefore, logarithm of what? 2.65 to the base 10 is 0.4232. Clear? Which means if this is written as a power of 10, the index of that power of 10 is 0.4232, right? That is what it means. So, find the value of logarithm of 26.5. LG 26.5. You know, this can be written as LG 2.65 times 10. 2.65 times 10 is 26.5. Clear? Then, so you can apply the logarithmic law here. This is a logarithm of a product. You can write it as a sum of two logarithms. 2.65 plus LG10. Look, LG 2.65 is 0.4232. Tell me, what is LG10 today? LG10 means, what does this mean, Patrick? This means, if 10 is written as the power of 10, which power is that? 10 to the power? If 10 is written as a power of 10, which power is that? 10 ම ලිව්වොත් 10 ගේ power එකක් විදිහට ඒ කොයි power එකද? 10 to the power 10 to the power 2. 0. 2. 10 to the power 1. 10 කියන්නේ 10 power දෙවෙනි power එකද? LG 10 කියලා කියන්නේ පැටියෝ logarithm of 10 to the base 10. If 10 is written as the power of 10, what is that? 10 to the power 1 is 10. Therefore, index is the answer. Therefore, the final answer 1.4232. 1.4232. It seems like you have forgotten these things, no? නේද? මම දේවල් අමතකයි වගේ තමයි මට පේන්නේ නේ. Number 3. That is from inverse proportions. 3 men take 4 days to complete 1/3 of a certain task. 3 men take 4 days. So tell me, if 3 men take 4 days to complete 1/3 of this task, what is the magnitude of 1/3 of this task in man days? Everybody, how much is 1/3 of this task in man days? 3 men, 4 days. 3 times 4, which is 12 man days. right? 12 man days is 1/3 of the task. දැන් මේ 12 man days කියන්නේ task එකෙන් 3න් පංගුවයි 1/3. Question: how many days will 3 men take to complete 1/2 of that task? Right. Now listen. From this we can get the total magnitude of this task in man days. No, the whole task means how much? 3/3. No, 3/3. 3/3. If 1/3 is 12 man days, then what is 3/3? That means 1. 12 should be multiplied by 3. That is 36. Then how much is half the task? In a task in භාගයක් කීයද? 36 divided by 2, 18 man days. Is that clear? There are 3 men for this task. 3 දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා මිනිස්සු වැඩේ කරන්න. Then if they take D days, then 3 times D must be equal to 18. Therefore, D is equal to 18 division 3. Answer 6 days. Is your answer correct? No. Another? No. Sasa? No. You put it? No. Right. Number 4. Capacity of a water tank is 3,600 liters. That is the volume, the maximum volume that water tank can hold. Right? That is the capacity. 3,600 liters. This tank is filled using a pump which flows out water at a rate of 400 liters per minute. The rate is given to be 400 liters per minute. Right? In 1 minute of time, this pump flows out 400 liters of water. Understood? Right. Then, find the time taken to fill half the tank using this pump. Right. The capacity is 3,600 liters today. So, what is the volume of half the tank? Divide 3,600 by 2. Therefore, the volume is half of this, which means 1,800 liters. Now tell me, what is the relationship between volume, rate and time? Rate equals the volume division the time taken. So we have to find the time. So you can interchange the positions of these two. Then T becomes a subject that is equal to volume division rate. Is that clear? Volume is 1,800 liters. The water flowing rate is 400 liters per minute. Liters can be cancelled. 0, 0, 0, 0 can be cancelled. 2 times 2, 2 times 9. 9 division 2 pute 4.5. Minutes to the power minus 1 goes up as minutes to the power plus 1. Answer 4.5 minutes. Is your answer correct? 4 minutes and 5. Number 5. 5. That is from algebraic fractions. Three upon 2x minus 1 upon 4x. 3 upon 2x subtraction 1 upon 4x. Right. The operation is subtraction. Right. Tell me what is the condition that should be satisfied by two fractions when they are going to be added or subtracted? The denominators must be equal. Are the denominators equal here? No. So what is the least common multiple of these two? The LCM? 4x. 4x is the least common multiple. Look, 4x, 4x, no difference. Therefore, no difference in the numerator as well. How many times this is this? 2 times. So multiply both denominator and numerator by 2. 2 times 2x, 4x. 2 times 3, 6. 6 minus 1, 5 upon 4x. This is the answer. Correct? 5 upon 4x. Correct? Right. Number 6. We are given a diagram like this. In this triangle, you can see these two line segments are equal. No? Can you see it in the figure? Right. And we are also given that this angle 60 degrees and this is 40 degrees. Clear? Right. If this is 40 and this is 60, how much is this put? Then how much is this? What is the relationship between this angle and these two? This is the exterior angle formed when this side is produced. This is equal to sum of these two. Therefore, this must be 100 degrees. Right? Find the value of CBD. CBD means this angle. Look, these two line segments are equal. Therefore, this is an isosceles triangle. Right? In an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite the equal sides are equal. No? So, if this is x, this angle also the same. Then x plus 100. X plus 100 must be equal to 180. X plus x 2x is equal to 180 minus 100, which means 2x is equal to 80 divided by 2, x is 40 degrees. Correct? X is 40. Number 7. Find the least common multiple LCM of the algebraic expressions 4x squared y, xy, and 3xy squared. 4x squared y. 4x squared y. Okay. Let's write this expression as the product of powers of its simplest factors. 4x squared y means 4 times x squared times y. You know 4 is not the simplest factor because 4 is not a prime number. And you know 4 means 2 times 2. Therefore, as the power, that is 2 to the power 2 into x squared into y. Tell me, what have I done here? What have I done here? I have written this expression as a product of powers of its simplest factors. Understood? Right. Then similarly, xy. xy means x into y. As powers, here power 1, here also power 1. 3x squared, sorry, 3 xy squared. 3 is a prime number, therefore 3 into x into y squared. Now, look, how many different bases are there? How many different bases are there in total? 2, x, y, and 3, no? 1, 2, 3. There are 4 different bases. Then, when you decide the LCM, LCM එක තීරණය කරනකොට, from each different base, you have to select the highest power. From 2, the highest power 2 to the power 2. From 3, the highest power 3 to the power 1. From x, the highest power x squared. From y, the highest power y squared. What is 2 squared? Put it. 4. 4 times 3, 12 x squared y squared. This is the LCM. 12 x squared y squared. Correct? Number 8. Number 8 දරුවනේ, you are given a right angle triangle like this. This is the right angle, but it is not mentioned in the diagram, but it is a mistake, right? A, B, C. If cos 60 half, sin 60 square root of 3 upon 2, and tan 60 square root of 3, Then find the length of the side AB using given data. Right. The given data, this angle is given to be 60 degrees and the length of the hypotenuse is given to be 100 meters. So, this is what we have to find. Now tell me good day. With respect to this angle, which side is this? With respect to this angle, may angle එකට සාපේක්ෂව, what is this side? Adjacent side. What is this other non-side? Hypotenuse. Which trigonometric ratio is obtained from hypotenuse and the adjacent side? Cos. Cos 60. Cos 60 degrees equal to adjacent AB division hypotenuse 100. A, that is 10 centimeters, no sorry. This is 10 centimeters, not 100 meters. Therefore, this must be 10. Now, you can substitute. Before that, you can make AB the subject. Then AB must be cos 60 times 10. No? You can do the cross multiplication. Today, what is cos 60? Half. Half into 10. 2 times 1, 2 times 5. That is 5 centimeters. Answer 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters. So what should you do if you have to find the length of BC? With respect to this, what is this side? Opposite. Then you know hypotenuse. Opposite side and the hypotenuse. Which trigonometric ratio is obtained from these two sides? Then you have to use sin 60. Right? If you had to find the length of BC, right? Next. First term and the fourth term of a geometric progression are 5 and 135 respectively. Find the common ratio of this progression. 5. This is a geometric progression today, not an arithmetic progression, right? Fourth term and first term and fourth term, right? First term A. A is given to be 5, right? So how to write the fourth term in terms of A and R? In an arithmetic progression, you know the nth term Pn is equal to A times R to the power n minus 1. Therefore, first term and the fourth term. The fourth term means T4. T4 means, how to write T4 Pute? A times R to the power 4 minus 1. That means R cube. That must be 135. Is that clear? When Tn becomes T4, that means A times R to the power 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. That is 135. Now, you know A, no? A is 5. Therefore, 5 times R cube must be 135. And divide the equation by 5. 5 times 1, R cube is equal to 5 times 1, 5 times 2, 7, 27. Therefore, R cube is 27 a cube. Is 27 a cube? 27 can cube be whose cube? 3 cube. Very good. 3 cube. Therefore, R is equal to 3. R equals common ratio equals 3. Right. Next question today. That is from factors. We have to factorize a trinomial quadratic expression. That is 2x squared minus x minus 6. 2x squared minus x minus 6. Right. Just tell me the method that we have to follow when we factorize this kind of trinomial quadratic expression today. First, we need to get the product of the two n terms. Plus, minus, minus 6 times 2, 12x squared. Then, this should be written as a product of two factors, but the sum of those two factors must be equal to this second term, right? This is minus, therefore one factor should be plus, while the other one is minus. But if their sum is positive, if their sum is negative, the bigger factor must be negative. No? Then what are the two suitable factors? Negative 4x and positive 3x. Now check again whether these two factors satisfy both conditions or not. They satisfy. No? Now you can write the first term 2x squared plus 3x minus 4x minus 6. The first pair, the highest common factor, x. X times 2x plus 3. X times 2x plus 3. Check again. X times 2x, 2x squared. X times 3, 3x. Then write this again within brackets. 2x plus 3. Then here, what do we want? Minus 2, no? Minus 2 times 2x minus 4x minus plus minus 2 times 3, 6. Therefore, the answer 2x plus 3 times x minus 2. Number 11. You are given an incomplete Venn diagram. This is the universal set. There are two intersecting subsets, namely this is A and this is B. Include the given data in the Venn diagram, right? Include A union B dash. A union B dash. Today, what is A union B? What is meant by A union B? The set of all the elements belonging to these two sets. This is A union B. But we are given A union B dash. That means the elements in this outer region. Understood? The elements outside the union of these two means the elements in this region. There is only one element. What is that? 8. Therefore, 8 must be here. Okay? You can put 8 anywhere in this region. Right? A dash 4, 6, 8. A dash means the set of elements belonging to the universal set but do not belong to A. Understood? This is A dash 4, 6, 8. A dash means, now this is A with A, this is A. A dash means this region. Already 8 is here, then 4 and 6 must be in this region. Clear? So this is the Venn diagram and these are the values you have to insert. You don't have to shade. I shaded this region to understand what A dash is, right? මම මෙතන මේ shade කරේ A dash එක තේරුම් ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන පාසු වෙන, right? Is your answer correct? Right. Number 12. Question number 12. Using the given data, find the volume of the triangular prism. What is the method of finding the volume of a prism? Any kind of prism. ඕනම ජාතියක prism එක volume හොයන්නේ කොහොමද? How to find, how to get the volume of any kind of prism. First, we need to identify a uniform cross section. Then, the area of that uniform cross section should be multiplied by the length that cross section exists. ඉස්සෙල්ලාම ඒ solid එකේ prism එකේ uniform cross section එක හඳුනා ගන්න ඕන. First, you need to identify the uniform cross section. In the triangular prism, the triangular cross section is the uniform cross section. That is a right angle triangular cross section. We are given that this is 6 centimeters and this is 4 centimeters. Then what is the area of this cross section? Put it half into base into perpendicular height. That must be multiplied by the length this cross section exists. A cross section exists when length again multiplied. The length is 12 centimeters. Then this should be multiplied by 12 centimeters. 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 6, 12. 12 times 12, 144 centimeters, centimeters, centimeters. It makes cubic centimeters. Is correct your answer? No. Correct. Number 13. Right. We are given a triangle. We are given a triangle. So what type of triangle is this? It is an isosceles triangle where these two sides are equal. This angle is denoted as x, while this is as 2x. Now again we have to use one of the theorems we already discussed before. No? What is that? If two sides are equal, look, the angles opposite the equal sides equal. Therefore, this is also 2x. 2x, 2x, x in total 5x. 5x is equal to 180. X is equal to 180 division 5. How much? 5 times 3, 15. And 3 remaining, 30, 30, 5 times 6. In this figure, find the value of x. Answer 36 degrees. 36. Right. Number 14. The faces of a fair die are numbered from 1 to 6. It is a 6-sided fair die numbered from 1 to 6. Find the probability of getting a prime number or a spare number by rolling the dice once. Right. You know, in this experiment of rolling this fair dice die only once, tell me how many possible outcomes are there? There are 6 possible outcomes. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. In the sample space, there are 6 elements. Okay. Then, what is the expected event today? Getting a prime number or a spare number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are the prime numbers over there? 2, 3, and 5. Neither? 2, 3, and 5. There are 3 prime numbers. How many spare numbers are there? 1 and 4. In total, there are 5 elements in that expected image, then the probability 5 out of 6. 6 is the only element which does not belong to this event. Understood? Actually, this is not that difficult paper. Make it a amaru paper at all. How a bicycle travels is shown in the diagram. Shown in the distance time graph. Find the speed of the bicycle within the first 2 minutes. Tell me, how far has this bicycle traveled during the first 2 minutes? Pute? Huh? The distance is given in kilometers. No? How many kilometers? Huh? 80 kilometers in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, 80 kilometers. Okay, you better change the distance into meters. Okay, meters right? It is a kind of something which is not suitable, no? Not matching. Right. So 80 meters within 2 minutes. So the distance 80 meters time 2 minutes. Speed equals distance division time taken. 80 by 2 put 40 meters. Minutes goes up as minutes to the power minus 1. Answer 40 meters per minute. 40 meters per minute. Forty meters per minute. Right. Number 16. The base radius of a solid cylinder is 14 centimeters. The base radius of a solid cylinder. This is the base. The radius of the base is 14 centimeters, right? Base means actually this is the base. You know, the shape of the base and this base are identical. No? Therefore, I have shown it here, right? This is the base. Base කියන්නේ bottom එක පතුල, right? Base කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේක. Now, you know, this cross section and this cross section are identical. Therefore, I have denoted it here. Okay. 14 centimeters and the curved surface area 1760. Curved surface area 1760 square centimeters. Find the height of the cylinder. Right. You know, Pute, if the height of the cylinder is h, the area of the curved surface is 2 pi r h. Do you remember that formula? Now you can write 2 pi radius r 14 into h must be 1760. 7 times 1, 7 times 2. 2 times 22, 44 times 2, 88 times h, 88 h is 1760. Now divide the equation by 88. 11 times 8, 88. 11 times 1, 11 and 6 remaining. 6 and 6, 66, 11 times 6. 8 times 1, 8 times 2 and 0. H is equal to 20 centimeters. 20 centimeters. Right. Number 17, that is from matrices. One of the lessons still we haven't done in our theory class. But in school you have done this, I know. Among school, right? To solve this sum, you should know how to multiply a matrix by another matrix, right? Today, we can't multiply a matrix by any matrix. අපිට matrix එකක් ඕනෑම matrix එකකින් multiply කරන්න බැහැ. Right? There is a condition that should be satisfied. එතන condition එකක් තියෙනවා satisfy කරන්න ඕන. මොකක්ද ඒක? To multiply two matrices, matrices දෙකක් multiply කරන්න නම් it must be like this. Look, x into y, this must be y into z. You know, this is called order of the matrix. Number of rows times number of columns. Number of rows, number of columns, number of rows, number of columns. The number of columns the first matrix has must be equal to the number of rows the second matrix has. Otherwise, we can't multiply. Matrices දෙකක් multiply කරන්න නම් පළවෙනියාගේ columns ගාන දෙවෙනියාගේ rows ගානට සමාන වෙන්න ඕන. Right? Then the resulting matrix comes like this. The order of the resulting matrix is the number of rows in the first matrix times number of columns in the second matrix. Right? Or no, my ready. This is how it happens. Okay. Now check. Can we multiply these two matrices? First one, 3 minus 1, 0, 2 into 1, 2. What is the order of this matrix? Number of rows, 2. Number of columns, 2. Order, number of rows, 2. Number of columns, 1. 2, 2. These two are equal. Therefore, resulting matrix must be 2 by 1 matrix. Now, may 2 cancel the 2 by 1 matrix. Then, right? It happens like a dog pees at a wall. Right? Multiplying a matrix by a matrix happens like a dog peeing at a wall. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඔය බල්ලෝ චූදාන්නේ බාහන වලට, බිත්ති වලට, ගස් වලට නේද? එන්න මෙහෙමයි වැඩේ වෙන්නේ. This is the line of that urine. දැන් මේ තමයි මුත්‍රා යන line එක බල්ලගේ නේ. මේ චූපාර මේ තමයි බිත්ති. Understood? Look. දැන් මේක theory class එක කරනවා. දැනටම කියලා දෙන්න නිකන් සාමාන්‍ය විදිහට හරි. This row, right? This row multiplied by this column. 3 minus 1 on the තේරුම් ගන්න චූපාර බිත්තිය 1 2. Right? This one and this one, then this one on 0 to the other one, the same wall. Arabithiyamal. Kallan dekak pinna. Right? 3 times 1, that is 3, minus 1 times 2, minus 2. This is the first value. මේ තමා මේ චූපාර මේ බිත්තිය හදලා පැල්ල. Right? Then the other one, this one. 0 times 1, 0. 2 times 2, 4. The other one. This is the matrix. 3 minus 2, 1, 0, 4, 4. This is the resulting matrix. Then what is x? X is 1, y is 4. This is equal to x, y. X is 1, y is 4. Next one. Number 18. Very simple one. Solve. We have to solve a quadratic equation. X squared minus 49 equals 0. X squared minus 49 is 0. Right. This is a difference of 2 squares because 49 means 7 square. Factors x plus 7 times x minus 7 equals 0. The product of these two factors has been 0. Therefore, either x plus 7 is 0 or x minus 7 is 0. Here, x must be minus 7 or here x must be plus 7. Solutions, x equals plus or minus 7. X equals plus or minus 7. At what time did you ask your father to come? In 1 hour. Huh? Okay. Number 19. Right. A circle, a chord, this angle given to be 65 degrees. This angle x, no? X, and this is 30. So you have to find the magnitude of the angle CBE. CBE. CBE means this. This is what you have to find. Very simple one. Tell me, what is the theorem you have to use here? That is one of the theorems belonging to the lesson cyclic quadrilaterals. What is the theorem? Tell me, if this angle is x, how much is this? If this angle is x, then what is this? That is also x. Reason? What is that theorem? The exterior angle formed when the side of a cyclic quadrilateral is produced is equal to the interior opposite angle. Then look, this is a triangle. X plus 65 plus 30 must be 180. But you must have denoted this angle as x. You have to show that you recognize that this is x if this is x. Make x නම් මේක x බව මම අඳුනගත්තා කියලා පෙන්නන්න ඕනේ. නැතුව ගණන් හදන්නේ නැහැ. තේරුණාද? Right. X plus 65 degrees plus 30 must be 180. 65 plus 30 පුතේ 95. Take it to other side as minus 95. X is equal to 85 degrees. Correct? Right. Number 20. That is a division of algebraic fractions. 2x squared y upon 5. 2 x squared y upon 5 division xy upon 4. xy upon 4. Right? 2 x squared y upon 5. We convert division into multiplication and therefore we get the reciprocal of the divided. So, y times 1, y times 1. Here, x squared means x into x. Then x times 1, you can cancel off 1 from 2. Then 2 times 4, 8 x upon 5. This is the final answer. We got 5 more questions. O is the center of the circle. If AD equals BC and angle ABC 50 degrees, right? Find the value of OAD. OAD, right? X. This is the circle on a circle letter, right? This is the center of the circle, okay? But in the diagram, the location of the center is little bit weird, no? Yeah, only, huh? Right. Then it must be like this. These two are equal, right? This is x, x. This angle given to be 50 degrees. Okay? Now tell me. Patio, according to this, right? Tell me, what is the theorem coming to your mind? මොකක්ද ඔයාගේ ඔළුවට එන theorem එක? Center of the circle, these two parts of the chord are equal. That means this must be the midpoint. The theorem, the straight line joining the center of a circle to the midpoint of a chord is perpendicular to the chord. This is a right angle. Clear? Then this is distance. The length of this line segment is equal to this line segment because radius, they are radii of the same circle. If this is 50, then this angle also 50. එහෙනම් මෙන්න මෙයා 50 වෙන්න ඕන. Then 50, 50, 100, then this angle must be 80. Then x plus 90 plus 80, 180, x must be 10. Right? X plus 90 plus 80 must be 180. X is equal to 180. 90 plus 80, 170 goes to other side, that's minus 170. Answer, x equals 10 degrees. Three theorems, right? Three theorems are used in this sum. It contains three theorems. One theorem is in an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite equal sides are equal. Second theorem, the straight line joining the center of a circle to the midpoint of a chord is perpendicular to the chord. Other theorem, the sum of the interior angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Right? Right. Then, number 22. In the figure AB10, look, it is a right angle triangle. This is a right angle, so is this AB. Length of AB 10, BC 24. Right? This is E. D is the midpoint of AB. This is the midpoint of AB. Then these two are equal 5, 5. 5 centimeters is each. Okay. Find the length of AE. AE. Right. Patio. Look. This is a right angle, so is this. Therefore, look, this angle and this angle are a pair of corresponding angles. They are equal, therefore these two lines must be parallel. Clear? This is the midpoint of this side. The converse of the midpoint theorem. What is the converse of midpoint theorem? The line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle from the midpoint of another side bisects the remaining side. Okay, then look, and you know, length of DE must be half of 24. Therefore, this must be 12. In this right angle triangle, this is 5, this is 12. AE, you can find it by using the Pythagoras theorem. A is squared equals to 5 squared plus 12 squared. A is squared 25 plus 144. A is squared 169. Therefore, AE is equal to the positive square root of 169, which is 13. AE 13 centimeters. 13 centimeters, correct? Good. Anu? Number 23. Very simple one. You have to draw the histogram. Using the histogram, complete the frequency polygon, right? Right. Look, it goes like this. I am doing this roughly today, right? This is 0, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 40, 50, 60. Right. The height of the column belonging to 0, 10 class interval is 5. Right. This is 5. 10, 30. 10 to 30, that is 15. The height of this column is 15. Then 30, 40 is 10. This is 10. And 40, 50 is 5. This is 5. Right? This is the given histogram. Now, what do we have to do? We have to get the frequency polygon from this side. Very simple task. We have to mark the midpoint of, right, each, the upper horizontal line of each column. But according to the smallest class interval. Here 0, 10 is the smallest class interval. The breadth is 10. Then here mark the midpoint of this, the upper horizontal line segment. Here look, this contains two such classes. Then divide mental, ඉතින් බෙදා ගන්න. Then mark the midpoints, mark the midpoint, mark the midpoint. If there is one more class interval in the same manner, that must be 0, minus 10, 0. If there is one more after this, that must be 50, 60. But the frequency is 0. Here frequency 0. Then join them. This is the frequency polygon. This is the frequency polygon. Got it? Number 24. XY is a tangent to the circle drawn at the point A. This is from the lesson tangents. This is the point of contact or touching point, that is also called touching point or point of contact. This is a chord drawn at the touching point. So is this and this. All these three chords are drawn at the touching point. Touching point, right? This angle given to be 50 degrees. These two join and these two as well, right? This angle given to be 30 and this is 60. So we have to find the magnitude of the angle CAD. CAD means what? Find the value of CAD. I think that must be CAB, okay? Not CAD because CAD is already given, no? CAB. CAB means this angle, CAB, this one. This is what you have to find. I take it as X. X here, right? Then this belongs to the lesson tangents. The lesson tangents contains basically three theorems. The first theorem contains three parts, but all those three parts mention the same idea. What is that? The radius drawn at the touching point is perpendicular to the tangent. The second theorem contains three parts. What is that? When two tangents are drawn to a circle from an external point, I am not mentioning it because it does not belong to this sum. Right? The last one, the angle in the alternate segment. Angle in the alternate segment means, look, this is the touching point or the point of contact. Look, this is one of the chords drawn at that touching point. Then this angle is 50 plus 30, 80. This is 80 degrees. With respect to this angle, the segment which lies on the other side is called and the alternate segment of this angle. For an example, look. This is the touching point. This is a chord drawn at the touching point. with respect to this angle, this is the alternate segment. With respect to this angle, this is the alternate segment. The segment which is located on the other side of that angle is called alternate segment. Right? Then the angles subtended by the chord in the alternate segment is equal to this angle. If this is x, this is also x. So if this is 80, then this angle also 8. Then x plus 80 plus 60, 108. X plus 80 plus 60 must be 180. X is equal to 180 minus 140 because this is 140. Answer 40. Answer 40 degrees. Clear? What are the theorems? Right? You have to memorize all the theorems, right? Belonging to all level syllabus. Do you know how many theorems are there? 42 theorems. Theorems හතලිස් දෙකක් තියෙනවා. You have to memorize. ඒ ටිකකින් මතක තියාගන්න කටපාඩම් කරගන්න වෙනවා. හරි? අවබෝධයක් එක්ක නෑ නිකන් කටපාඩම් කරාට බෑ අර කරණීය වෙඩි සූත්‍රය වගේ. නේද? අපේ කට්ටිය කරණීය මෙත සූත්‍රය කිව්වට දන්නේ නැහැ නේද? නේ? ඒ වගේ තමයි. අපි අර වයසින් පිළියම්මා සිල් ගන්න ඒ වගේ තමයි. සිල් ගන්නතර දන්නේ සිල් ගන්න ගමන් මధుරව මරනවා, භූමි මරනවා. නේද? right. It is needed අවශ්‍ය කරනවලු to draw a circle with radius 3 centimeters which passes through A and B points. Right. This is A, this is B. Now we have to draw a circle which passes through these 2 points, right? Of radius 3 centimeters. The radius of the circle must be 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters. Now this is the center C. Okay. The radius must be 3. Then look. The radius must be equidistant from A and B. No? Then we take 3 centimeters to the pair of compasses and draw an arc. Or you can draw a circle like this. Right? Taking 3 centimeter radius. Then with the same radius, you can draw another circle like this. Now you know the distance from this point to this point 3. This point to this point also 3. Understood? Therefore, if you take this point as C and radius 3 centimeters, you can draw a circle like this. Understood? Therefore, this is the construction. You have to do it like this. You have to show it like this. First, you can. This is A, this is B to there. Construct the perpendicular bisect of this line. Now you know this is the locus of the points equidistant from A and B. The distance from A and B to any point on this line is the same. They take 3 centimeters, put the middle point here, draw an arc, put here, cut this. Now you know this is 3, this is also 3. Now this must be the center of the circle. Then taking this one as the radius, you can draw a circle. Clear or not? තේරුම් ගත්තද? Right. So that is the end of the paper.